Come on in. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? Crack percolate was really good in the hood. It is your man Theo Butler, and welcome to another exciting comic book review with the Rock With Me Nation. Y'all go ahead and clap that damn thing on up. Yeah. You see what we got? Yeah. We ain't gonna play around with it. Blackest Night, issue 1. I brought y'all the 0 issue early this week. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, one of the best stories ever told in comic books, point blank, period. I said what I meant. I meant what I said. Y'all see what we got? Let's go ahead and get on into this. Right, let's get on into this. There's a lot going on. We open up with the Black Hand in the same cemetery from last issue, talking to someone far away in Space Sector 666. I don't know why we got to be talking to somebody in that space sector, but yeah. And that's not ominous at all, is it? But this is. Yeah. 24 hours later, we find ourselves in Coast City, which is being rebuilt and refilled by people. Yeah. For those of you who don't remember or don't know, Cyborg Superman deleted the majority of Coast City and her citizens, which caused Hal Jordan to open himself up to becoming possessed by the fear avatar known as Parallax. Yeah. All that went down. I could be wrong, but I think I'm not mistaken. That's how that went down. But the city is back, and so are this sector's current quartet of Lanterns: John Stewart, Hal Jordan, Guy Gardner, and Kyle Rayner. Now, this picture right here, while some folks don't, this is a diverse picture. It is. You got the brother, you got 2 Europeans, and you got a Latino. You just don't know you got a Latino, but I wish they would do something about that. But yes, you do have that. So they're here, the 4 of them, they're here to celebrate the restoration of the city. Yeah. As they do so, Hal starts reflecting on their collective past, which hasn't been all that great. It ain't. So this is definitely a great turnaround for the heroes and the city. As the ceremony winds down, the Lanterns, they peace out. We then find our various heroes at various cemeteries across the nation, visiting various grave sites from Smallville to Pittsburgh. In San Francisco, Cassie, aka Wonder Girl, fills Bart in on when he got deleted by inertia. Bart used to be the Flash. Yeah, Barry got deleted, then Wally took over. Then something happened to Wally. Then Bart took over. Then Bart got, it's crazy. We tried to bring back Wally. We did. But then Dan Didio got beside himself, and we lost Wally, and we brought Barry back to anyway. In Central City, the Rogues visit their fallen, while in Chicago, Ted Court, that still hurt me. I don't like Maxwell Lord. I don't like him. Anytime I see Maxwell Lord, if I'm a fictional character, it's on sight. Because I don't like what happened. I don't like what he did to Ted. I just don't. I just don't. And low key, because of how folks didn't listen to Ted, I done lost a little bit of respect for Bruce, Diana, Clark, and the whole founding 7 of the JLA. They ain't got it back since then because they ain't want to listen to Ted. Glad Ted back. Anyway, this is the Day of Heroes, and all the fallen are being remembered. Yes, even the Rogues Gallery too. While there, Atom Smasher questions Damage about why he isn't paying attention to his father, Al Pratt. Remember him? Short, diminutive Atom. Yeah, that's Damage. Well, he want to know why Damage ain't paying attention. And if you saw what happened in Infinite Crisis, You low key kind of understand why Damage got attitude. Ooh, Lord Jesus, have mercy. Theo, what the supervillains did to the freedom fighters that day was absolute. Solomon Grundy, oh man, they was Solomon Sinestro. They was. I finally got to see Cheetah be the Cheetah, and what she did to Phantom Woman was, oh man. They was on demon time. They was oh man, they was. Anyway, if you read it, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you might want to go get it. If you don't know where you need to go, holler at your boy, and I'll let you know. Cause and Damage literally can't face nobody. He literally can't. Cause what they did to what it wasn't the Reverse Flash. No, it's Professor Zoom. What Zoom did to him. I don't know why we ain't used the purple ray. I know what Gog did kind of made him feel some type of way, but then Gog started acting. Anyways, we shift scenes over to Amnesty Bay, the resting place of Aquaman, where Mera and Tempest, formerly known as Aqualad, discuss where Arthur should be buried. On land by his father, or in the sea next to his son and the other great leaders of Atlantis. Last but not least, we then make our way over to Gotham City, where Alfred is visiting Bruce's grave, and we know from last issue, this ain't finna go right. No, because Alfred like, what in the hell? Yep. After all the ceremonies are wrapped up nationwide, we find Hal and Barry at JLA HQ, where they keep the remains of superpowered supervillains, so their remains can't be harvested for evil intent. Makes sense. Makes sense. Their last discussion, along with this one, makes Barry ask, who all has perished? Perished. Not perished. Perished. And like me, Hal believes a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. So he uses his lantern ray to shut Lord. That's a lot of folks. That's a lot of folks. And the passing of Ralph and Sue Dibney hits Barry like a ton of bricks. It does. We then find ourselves in St. Roque, the Stone Chat Museum, where we find Carter Hall, aka Hawkman, having a somewhat volatile convo with Ray Palmer, aka the Atom. Yeah, see, Carter and Ralph Dibney, aka the elongated man, they were besties. They literally, all three of them were. They were besties. And while Ray was married to Jean, he might not know this, Jean took Sue's life in Identity Crisis. Yeah, there's a lot going on back then. Yeah, she, you know, Ray likes a good mystery, and she's crazy. She crazy. She crazy. She felt like she could, if she just injured Sue Dibney, Ray would come back and be with her. So she took Ray a spare costume Ray had and the belt with the white dwarf. Yeah. And she shrunk herself. Then she later got possessed by Eclipso. Something wrong with Jean. Something wrong with Jean. Something that just, like I said, just see Identity Crisis. Anyway, Carter ain't trying to hear that. Carter not trying to hear that. Kendra, aka Hawkwoman, is trying to get Carter to calm down, which is a little difficult because she don't remember they supposed to be in love. He do, she don't. And so I know he really ain't trying to hear what she got to say. Like, yeah, it's gotta suck. Back over to Hal and Barry, we find them continuing their discussion when Alfred lets them know what he just found. I told you this wasn't finna go right. At Space Sector 0, the Guardians observed the beginning of the War of Lights. And if you was keeping up with Jeff Johns' The Sinestro Corps War, atrocities. Yeah, yeah. Because the Guardians, they weren't paying attention. So anyway, they noticed a shadow originating from space sector 666 starting to move across the universe. They think they got time to sound the alarm, formulate a plan. You remember the Guardian from the Zero issue that I said Scar? Yeah. Scars on demon time. Yeah, that's the phrase that pays the bills today. It's on demon time. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you see what they did and to whom they did it to. Right? Yeah. And when I say they, I'm talking about Scar. Yep. Well, back to those black rings though. They on a mission. All across the universe, black rings find their wearers, and all across the universe, the dead rise. One wearer of a black ring in particular pulls up on Hal and Barry. Yeah. And over with the Hawks, we see another black ring wearer, reach for a base. And while the couple continue to have their discussion, the Hawks, they appear to be exuding a pink aura. Love. That's not a heat signature. It is a signature for something, though. It's attracting something. Thing is, whenever these two, the Hawks, profess their love for one another, fate has this nasty habit of deleting them whenever it wants to. Like, that's what that is. Only for them to be reincarnated at a later time. Well, it seems like fate has shown up sooner than later this time around in the deceased forms of Ralph and Sue Dibney. Yeah, that's what we got going on. And the Hawks never stood a chance. I ain't gonna lie. The first time I read this, I was like, so don't piss off Ralph is what you saying. Because he could be that person. Because this Carter Hall. This Carter. Anyway, because I don't even know what to say to this. That's crazy. In walks the Black Hand for good measure. And guess who the rings are recruiting next? It's the Hawks. If this ain't got you ready for issue 2, I don't, because that. Listen, I'm out. I ain't even know it's going to take this long. I ain't even want to take that long, because that means it's going to take longer to edit. But we're going to get this video up and everything like that. Let me know what you think in your comments. See how this issue did me? Let me know what you think in the comment section and everything like that. Let me know if you feeling Blackest Night like I'm feeling Blackest Night. We going to get this puppy on through. We got issue 2 coming to you. That's it. Till next time. In the meantime, in between time, in memory of the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman, I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out.